Greetings everyone, and welcome to my Python course. In this video, we are going to talk about error handling or debugging. Error handling allows us to gracefully handle and manage exceptions that may occur during the execution of our code. Exceptions are unexpected events that can disrupt the normal flow of our program. By using error handling, we can identify and respond to these exceptions, ensuring that our program continues to work smoothly. Python provides a structured way to handle exceptions using try, except, and finally blocks. Firstly, the try block. It is used to include the code that might raise an error. It allows us to try to execute a piece of code that might make an error without halting the entire program. If an error occurs within the try block, Python looks for a matching except block to handle the specific type of error. If no error occurs, Python skips the except block and proceeds to execute the coding following the try block. And for the except blocks are used to handle exceptions that occur within the try block. Each except block specifies the type of exception it handles. If an exception matches the type specified in our except block, Python executes the code inside that block to handle the error. If no matching except block is found for a raised exception, the program stops executing and the error is shown to the user. Lastly, the finally block. It is optional and can be used to execute cleanup code, such as closing files or releasing resources, regarding of whether an exception occurred or not. It always executes even if no exception occurred, or if an exception was handled by an except block. And now let's make an example to understand. Try num equal to int input enter your number zero division error and we can also make another except, like except value error, right, sync number, finally print thanks. Now let's try to execute our code. Firstly, the code wants us to enter a number, so enter your number. For example 1. After entering the number, there is a variable called result, which is 10 over the numbers that we have entered. In our case, we entered 1, so 10 over 1, which is 10. So enter your number 1 and the result 10. And then, if there is no zero division error, and also if there is no value error, in case of that we didn't enter the number, for example, if we entered the name, word, or whatsoever, then in this case we also don't have a value error. Python goes for the finally message, which is print thanks. So we got thanks. But what if we take the code, copy and paste, and in this case we enter 0. So what's your number? 0, enter, error cannot be divided by 0. It is our message that we have entered in the except block. So enter your number 0 and then error. The message was a zero division error because we got a zero division error in our case, because 10 over 0 gives an error. Python printed error cannot be divided by 0. And then we went for the final message. In the finally block, we wrote print thanks, so Python printed thanks. So regardless of whether an exception occurs or not, the finally block executes and prints things, indicating that the program has finished running. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If yes, then please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Until next time, happy analyzing.